that Rising Dragon played in his first game as a career in the Pug Championships. I believe he played Arc Warden, and they like lost the lanes really hard, but stalled it out and made a comeback. I
True.
don't expect him to pick Arc Warden here, but I just want to name more heroes so I sound smart.
Well, I mean, I could see Arc Warden being okay, but it's Spectre. There's a lot of farm that
Yeah, I
Spectre
don't-
needs, so that's why it's not gonna happen. Like in any way, shape, or
Yes, I
form.
was not saying it was good. I just
I
wanted
know.
to say hero.
Yeah, I just wanted to add
don't
on to
know what
how
they're
it's
gonna
not
pick.
gonna be good.
They're gonna pick Clinks. Here it is. They're finally gonna do
No.
it.
Oh, no.
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 It's not a good Clinks game.
You need a playmaker mid that can make a lot of space, but also has good abilities to be able to rotate in and out.
All spirits are
Ember
banned,
Spirit?
apart from Earth Spirit. It's banned.
Ember Spirit is banned, I believe.
Ember
yes,
Spirit.
it is.
All the
Yes.
spirits
Oh, he
are
is.
banned.
Okay.
Earth
Earth.
Spirit.
No, you can't do
Gonna pick
Earth.
Earth Spirit.
Void Spirit?
Well,
First ban. Okay.
It's banned.
They're gonna pick.
Shoot, there's a lot of good mids. I can't think of any real good ones here. Maybe like
They're gonna pick.
Shadow Friend. Whoa.
no,
Nah, Shadow.
Yeah.
SF is out of the
Classic.
meta.
Yeah. I know. I could have missed the.
Just go crazy. Pick a mid Luna. I don't know.
Luna.
Oh, mid Luna, Aether Lens, Bags Refresher.
Aether Lens.
You have my
Mid
heart.
Tony.
Oh.
Tiny.
All right. I like this because it still offers
Very
moderate
unique
flexibility,
draft.
and it is the rotating hero.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of damage. If you get a toss on Ricky, he probably dies. Until he gets like some big fat items, I guess.
Chat thinks it's going to be Templar Assassin in the mid.
It didn't. Oh no, that was last game. TA got banned. It's not banned this game. They think TA for the tiny, or no, they haven't even. Seen.
I mean, they still kind of
The
need
Little
something to
Nick.
hurt the Spectre. They can't
Hurt
pick
the
up
Little
the
Nick
Viper.
plus.
They've banned it themselves.
Doom is also banned. Another easy source of break. It's gonna be Nyx.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna
Nyx
say that
mid,
too, and
oh,
I'm like,
God.
I don't think that would be good, but then
No,
like,
it's horrible.
mid Venge, right? Instead, and it's
Is
for
it
Nyx.
Monkey King. Any Monkey King fans?
I mean,
I like Monkey
he's
King.
very low armor against Tiny.
He got +3 armor. It's like the most armor any hero has ever gotten as a buff in one patch. He got +3 armor. I mean, I'm not arguing with you that he's squishy, but his armor is not the reason.
Argue
he's
with
squishy
him.
anymore.
Let's
You're wrong.
argue.
No,
don't
don't
know
listen to
anything about
Slacks.
Dota.
Literally, every time Slacks tries to just throw me under the bus, he wants everybody else to find another bus to throw me under.
What would
Argue
Kyle
with him.
say?
Stop!
You're
Just
wrong.
argue.
You're a
it's
terrible
a-
Dota player. You're
Oh
wrong.
no!
We forgot.
The
Pango.
little Nick Pango, my god. We saw him just decimate. But will he decimate against these, the Pug Champions? These aren't just 5 randos who pick PL for some fucking reason. These are
Yeah,
real
right.
good players. Gentlemen, game 3 is upon us. Any predictions?
Tesla will take it
Wow.
somehow.
Tesla will take it somehow.
It's just that's
It's
how I feel about
twice.
it. Is that Tesla has like a better immediate team fight draft on top of just they have better silence and disable. But Father's Fist have Nurbert. So that's why I'm still a little bit torn on it.
Man, I really like that Night Stalker set.
It's honestly one of the
too bad
best
it-
ones.
cool.
It's not even a rare.
It doesn't really go with
I have the
Immortal.
rare one, the Black Nihility.
Black
It's
Nihility.
very dope.
Oh yeah, I've got Black
Yeah.
Nihility. Apparently that set's like a
Hey.
lot of money on the market. Don't know why.
It's a shit ton of money because it's very exclusive.
And going into Game 3 on Team Radiant, the Pug Challengers, we have Traxon coming back with a return appearance on his signature Ricky. And going to his lane to support him will be Fats McGee on the also signature Vengeful Spirit. In the mid lane, it looks like we're going to be seeing young Nick bring back his signature Pango, banned out in a number of earlier games, but let's slip through this time. And last but not least, in the off lane, Sheepo's bringing in the Stalker of the Night and Ghidra on the Shadow Den, making some sick plays in the last game and looking to clutch out the series.
You could do it.
Okay, I
I'm
thought
not
you wanted to
sure.
do it because you haven't done it yet.
Nah,
Actually, why don't you do it?
Just fight
No,
over it.
no,
instead
Meanwhile,
of
it's not good. You do it.
Meanwhile, on the
Fight him.
side of the dire, shut up, Slacks. Sheep Eater is going to be playing the Warlock like we saw in the last game, paired up with Dancing Cat for the time being. And Nurbert also down here playing his Snapfire we've seen him do so much with. Next, we have this mid Tony. It's going to be just, I'm eager to watch this. I feel like this will be the most exciting lane. And the less exciting lane, in my opinion, will be Lemmy Smash on the Spectre.
Girl Spectre is so good.
this Tiny has queued up
Alright.
a Wraith Band.
There's no cosmetics
Band
on this
Tiny,
Spectre,
so the
so
attack's
I
good.
don't care. It's
Nor on the
Dang.
Tiny.
I
by
love
the
my
looks of it.
particle
But
effects. I had like
she's gonna
6,000
get an
items
Arcana
in
soon.
Yeah.
She's about to get in the car Arcana.
I don't know if you guys did your job, but I voted for Faceless Void Arcana so we could have more stupid clips on Fails of the Week. and
I
it might
voted
actually be a
Faceless
weekly
because
show.
I know how to counter Faceless better than I know how to counter Spectre.
Silver Edge.
Oh well.
I mean,
I chose not to vote.
Ah.
A
yeah, well,
true
you chose
king
not to
of
vote
true-
because there's no chance, there was no
300
ability to
IQ
vote techies
strategy.
again.
If
True.
you don't vote, you can't lose.
I mean, I want my sniper Arcana, but I guess I kind of got it with this ugly ass spaceman sniper. And,
Hey guys, there's a surprise in the mid lane. The Tiny who took
Ho-ho,
3 grabs behind
haha.
getting all the last hits.
best meta. Dota 2.
Whoa. But no, Pankna's coming
Shit.
back with some last hits. Dang.
Oh! Sorry.
The last
Thank
No,
you,
it's
Slack.
fine.
Very
We
cool.
need that
And another
overhype
one.
for last thing because Young Nick's 8-1.
Yeah.
6-0. He is leading for that little bit, but we can't exactly put this behind because Tiny's a good contester for Young Nick in this mid, unless he gets just disarmed, where you literally can't do anything.
Get wrecked by RNG, scrub.
Dang.
Get RNG'd on the mid.
Night Stalker bringing the Ring of Regen tech item choice to lane to help keep sustained against, you know, the light harass from Spectre. Wow, Nick is pretty low in the mid.
Yeah, he's got to play a little careful here. He does have a Fairy Fire, but there is no Toss Ava combo available on Tiny. He went for that tree grab and then 2 Avalanche here, but once he gets that mana, he's very close to it. Well, he's disarmed now, so it doesn't matter. RNG.
It's all gonna come down to the rune spawns in the bottles and see who's gonna get the important rune or any rune for that matter. Honestly,
Well, I think, yeah, Nick's bottle is coming out right now, and the Tiny, he doesn't even have enough money for his yet. So he might get, like, forced out of the lane before he even gets his bottle.
Oh
We'll have
god,
to
Phantom
see.
Chicken.
Somewhere, someone
no.
lays blame.
The courier.
Black Hallucination and Tinamshaw. In the top lane, Peter taking a little bit of extra
Courier
charges
snipe.
there from that poison. They did clip that courier, which is nice. Let me smash his courier as well.
Yeah, with the Wraith Band.
Wraithband and completed one. I can bot. I thought there was going to be a kill on
Finally flying
Traxon, but able to blink out of there just
Whack.
in time.
Ooh, top there.
Oh,
Could
back
easily
up in
be a
top
kill,
now.
actually. Shadow Demon versus
Up,
Warlock.
down, left, right. Yidra just getting clicked on a bunch
It's
here.
a
There
war.
is that very powerful heal. Will it be enough is the question. Nah, he'll be fine.
That's
That
a
Fairy
setup.
Fire will save him. He's got the Salve. Cheap wants to hit him with another W, though. He throws a ward on the high ground to try and get a good sight on it, but not going to get it.
bottle for Tiny has finally arrived, so he can have health to contest the rune in half a minute. As yeah, looking at them last hits, freaking Tango is rocking it, but it's actually kind of evenly
Ooh.
split between the two teams across the board.
Even last game, too, it was just the only game where it wasn't was game number 1. Now it's just game number 1 and game number 2 completely out of mind. Best of 3, and since it's 1-1, it's basically back to best of 1.
Don't
Nerf.
fucking say that. I hate it when fucking casters
What?
say that shit. You shit on the entire series. I fucking tell every caster at every event, well, it's the last game of Game 5, so the last 6 hours you've dedicated mean absolutely nothing. Fuck you! Yes, they do! You take away all the hype in one retarded sentence. I get triggered by that shit so bad. Even Odie Pixel, I had to scream at him. Why have you taken the hype away? Why? Go ahead.
S-Reaction Slacks brings the hype to the game where no kills are happening.
I will take this this correction into my list for later.
Ooh,
For future
bottom.
reference.
Underlord taking some hits.
Yeah, back
kinda
down to the
tanky,
bottom.
but-
Jackson is. He's fine. Shotgun out's not gonna find him. Only gonna hit Fats McGee there. I just want to keep on calling him Farts McGee. It looks like there's an R in there, but there isn't.
Go ahead.
I mean,
I'm not gonna call him Farts
Farts
McGee. That's not his name.
this is
The Twitch
ahead.
chat.
What's his
If
nickname
I was
now?
casting a BTS series and called him Farts McGee, I would literally have a Reddit post saying I'm the dumbest caster in the world because I didn't
Ask-
call him his name.
ask Slack to say my name. Ooh, top. There's a disruption.
Sheep eater.
Say my
he is-
name.
Sheep's dead.
Sheepo committing some more sheep on sheep violence.
I wish the names were changed around because it could be like, oh, look at that, the sheep eater ate the sheep. When in
What
this
is
case,
this?
nope.
What is this freaking? Oh, the roll in there.
Roll in the mid. Yeah, he's gonna find this
Is this
perfect
enough? This
combo
looks
on
like
the
it's
stairs, but
Oh,
he can't quite get
missed.
the finish off, and he needed that last hit there in order to get anything going.
That was like Space 3D pinball, you feel me?
Yeah, thanks, Emperor.
Oh, very much welcome.
Amazing what you found.
The ball rolling and bouncing off walls was like pinball.
Yeah.
And more.
A Space
high
3D
IQ
pinball on the
comments
computer.
from-
I played it. Thank you, Semper.
Very much welcome, my man.
And Young Nick is just owning all
you,
of the
King.
runes.
Back in bot,
As
Dancing
he
Cat.
now looks
Looks
to
like-
rotate
Gonna get
bombs.
jumped on by Trax in there. There's no follow-up slow, though. They already threw out the stun, and Dancing Cat not entirely afraid, but Traxion's like, all right, I'll keep on clicking you then.
There's a Pango in Visrune here.
Yep. Doesn't
in
have
the
roll,
air looking to kill.
but he does have 3 in Swash, so there's a lot of damage here. There's no sentry
Ooh, the
to
heal from
immediately
Warlock.
scout them out. They want to
He
know,
did.
but that heal, now Young Nicky's here. He
Oh,
finds the disarm, the stun, whiffs
he's
and hits the
done
range creep
a
instead, and that
creep!
means
Goes for the
Dancing
TP.
Cat, no. No TP for you. It was very close. Not close enough.
Oh no. I'm looking now at the last hits again. The Night Stalker is, now that it's nighttime, owning up in bot lane against the Spectre. And I don't know if they can do anything about that. I'm going to swap it over to net worth. And yeah, this Night Stalker is the richest hero in the game right now. For Sheepo looking to take revenge on Sheep Eater.
Big fancy
Sheep
boy.
on Sheep violence.
Gonna get that
Wants the
hand of
Midas
Midas. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a greedy item.
Beep, beep,
But they are against the Spectre, so that can help them plan for the long term.
Honestly, I don't
Do you
mind.
guys believe in the Radiant Spectre? Or do you believe in the
Radiant.
Blade Mail Spectre?
I don't think
So
the
no
Blade
Blade
Mail
Mail?
buys Radiant.
I think it's
Yeah, Blade Mail.
it's a battle Spectre, so it's Blade Mail, like Blade Mail, Vanguard,
Oh.
Mantha, or not?
That's
oh
a
yeah,
Night Stalker
Vanguard.
ulti up top.
No, not Vanguard.
Up top.
You go.
You don't do the Vanguard anymore?
No.
Guys, do you actually even watch Dota? You buy Blade Mail, okay? There's no debate.
No, I know
Nobody
you
buys
buy
Radiant,
Blade
Nobody
Mail.
buys Vanguard.
You always buy
you don't,
Blade
you don't
Mail.
buy any of these garbage items. You buy a Blade Mail, and then you buy a Manta and a Diffusal, and probably win, because you're a Spectre.
Oh,
I'm
thank you, Valio. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Radiance has like not been used in 9 months.
Yeah, but we're not talking about
I know,
how
I
good
miss it.
Radiance is. We're talking about how bad Radiance is.
I was
Okay,
putting
cool.
out there, is it the Radiant Spectre game or the Blade Mail game? And
Another
everyone
rune
agreed.
for
It was
Nick.
Blade Mail.
Yeah, you don't want this to be a Radiance. Not really that much you'd
Yeah.
be really negating at the end of the day. I mean, Ricky will still hit you through Trick's trade. And then Night Stalker
Well, I was
eventually
talking more
builds
about it being like a
BKB.
farming item.
Yeah, I mean, I could
kinda
see it
wanna
as a
call on
farming item,
Slacks.
but like, we could go back to where
I know-
like,
Squishy.
what were the farming items? The alternate ones. It was Necro Book for a little while, and then it was Meteor Hammer.
Yep.
Like I saw Meteor Hammer specters going on.
Oh yeah, I remember that too, actually.
That was a
Fortune.
little trial period test. Is this actually a thing? The answer was no.
Yeah, it
It was never
Oh,
actually a thing.
it didn't work out too long.
Ooh,
Never forget that Shadow Shaman in my pub who rushed a Necro Book first item. Thank you for that. Dr. Pavelli, MCIA. Thank you for subscribing.
We got
So,
three
yeah, I
heroes
think,
in this top lane. Nurbert rotating to the mid as they do see this very dead-looking Tiny in the mid. Young Nick finds the trade, but Nurbert maybe slowing down Young Nick, but it's not going to do much. Young Nick very beefy, very quick, able to escape that one, no problem.
There
Lone Neck is a
Gonna
good
munch his
tango.
fairy fire instead of trying to deal with inventory space.
Top
Oh no,
lane.
Sheep Eater.
Vanish out
Sheep
onto
Eater.
Sheep Eater, and Sheepo's just like, I'm gonna click you to death. 'Cause that's what I'm good at. And there he goes.
That's a tasty mutton chop.
Damn, the shit talk. Well played. Goodness gracious.
Well, it wasn't an all chat.
Whoa.
The shit talk.
Yes.
Yes,
But Midas,
totally.
Night Stalker has
Shit talk.
completed
Down
it.
in bot though.
Midas
They find the kill on
Portentous.
traction. Combo with the toss avo.
Yeah. This Ricky's gonna have to be real careful. He just dies to Tiny if he doesn't.
I mean, he's just,
He isn't careful.
it was like I was talking about in game 1. He's got very low base HP pool. He has to have like 1 HP item to really like compensate for that. He does have powered
got a
treads, so
shovel.
I'd recommend just leaving it on HP. Actually, no, he's got the shovel too. So,
Why? The agi plus that 10 agi though.
Amazing what you'll find
well, I know it's 10
So much
agi, but do
damage.
you want to live longer or
Oh
click
no, Nurbert
quicker?
on mid.
Nurbert, he's getting clicked
Oh,
here. He's
Nurbert
gonna
is
get
a dead
finished
bird.
off by
Sad.
this roll.
Last we see.
That's the beat.
Spectre's just been completely forced out of lane. Has only treads and a wraith band. I'm pretty sure I heard pro players saying you don't complete treads on Spectre before getting blade mail, because now that blade mail passively reflects damage, it's a really good farming item on Spectre. But this guy, he's not watching those pros or whatever, or maybe he disagrees and he's going for the treads first before the blade mail.
I don't
'Cause,
actually.
yeah, it looks like
I haven't actually seen that yet. I'd have to go back in some VODs. But I'd understand the justification behind it.
apparently you can farm ancients if you just have a blade mail.
Yeah, because of the
True.
How
passive
do you
blade mail
pop the blade
return.
mail?
So,
And apparently farming ancients is good.
You pop the
So-
blade mail while farming ancients, you feel me? You dig?
Yeah, yeah. Use the
Yeah.
active.
Yep.
I mean, he'll finish the blade
know,
mail
Bell
pretty
is
soon
digging.
here.
This Ricky with a trusty shovel is digging holes in
Uh.
the ground, looking for bounty runes. Oh,
Hey,
there's
look at that, he
Dire
switched his
Hero
treads to
coming
strength.
bottom.
Nice.
Yeah,
They do have
I think he
3.
still dies, but
Yeah, well,
The
of course he
efficiency
still
with the
dies. But this time he dies
They have-
240 HP slower.
the Tiny is mid though, so
I mean, they don't have a
not in
rock.
quite as much danger.
Like, they want a
You
team
have
fight with
Mortar
rock.
versus Kisses. You only have 1 point in the Pillar of Malice, so it's not going to hold him down for very long.
Yeah, action. Where's all the dead heroes?
Got
Feel
Well,
like
the
you got
action is
Tango,
the
you
tier
got
2 being
Tango.
pushed
You want
up.
to make playmakers.
Yeah, this Tiny needs to be killing heroes right now, I think. And unfortunately,
No,
He's
Tiny
not
needs to
seeing
get a
the
Blink Dagger to be able to kill heroes.
or an Invis rune.
That's what he's
which
just
has
farming.
right now.
Yes.
Well, I don't.
Now he gets a kill
Well,
on the Ricky. That's kind of huge.
What
I
they're
mean, if he
looking
gets
for,
any
but
kill
they're-
right now, it's huge. But I think
Smell
they're
it.
gonna see him. In
If you
a
get any
second
last
here.
hits, it's huge.
Yeah, if you get money, it's huge. Like, it's such a game changer.
Wow, I like
when you
money.
Get money.
Cheapo's TPing bottom. They're gonna
life
fight.
changer.
This could
Yeah,
be a big
they've
fight.
got the
Maybe.
they've got the Dark Ascension primed and ready. Midas is up as well, so that's the attack speed they kind of need to get this. And now
Warlock just got
Ghidra
level 6 at
TPing
top.
in with Demonic Purge. Bats McGee
Doesn't
is
have
gonna
TP.
technically be the bait here.
Warlock
Same time they find the stun.
Oh, no, in the
Warlock
trees.
being Snapfire being picked off on the sidelines. The bandage is gonna be there. They want to make sure that this TP doesn't happen, but able to get it the last second. Still, they've got Nurbert on the side. Dark Ascension's still active, but there's no heroes around for them to get a easy little kickoff. But oh, why are you? No, why are you TP?
did
What-
die.
Cat.
Well, Warlock
Why
has
did you
his ulti
TP? Okay, no. Okay, Warlock's here too. Okay,
The
we
knight
got
is
Rock.
out. Warlock has ulti. They're ready to fight now.
Ew,
Warlock, he didn't have TP.
Sarah! Thank you for subscribing.
They saw that Warlock had 6, so you're right. As soon as she TP'd in, they were like, okay, no, we gotta go. Gotta go. Dark
there's
Ascension's
Honto.
about to end too.
He's been waiting. Yeah,
Get
Oh, no.
them!
Tiny wants to kill. He's so close to his blink there. He does really need it. You're right.
How much is
He
he
really
off?
needs to blink
He's
to
600
do
gold,
anything.
right? No, it's 225, so he's like 300 gold off.
It's 2,250. Yeah, he's 300 gold off. And a little. 300 gold. Yeah.
Yes, don't worry.
Yeah.
I double checked too.
Um,
He's 200 off. He's got this
Nice.
arcane rune now, so he's gonna be able to rotate around with this one. And I love just seeing disarm because it's just I know that I hate life. Disarm.
Oh, it's awful. Like when I was playing against the fucking disarm, I wanted to. How do I say it?
Backpack blade mail on Spectre right now. Oh, he's finally swapped in.
Anyway, I
it's
don't
that
like
value
Disarm.
branch, man.
The Midas on Night Stalker. This guy
The
is so
salve is
rich
just-
right now.
Waste of salve. Come on, put the iron wrench in there for maximum efficiency.
I would like to call attention to what the Night Stalker is about to buy in the item queue. This is
Power treads?
that's an upgrade to boots.
Are you
Wow.
saying that
Power
because he didn't build any upgraded boots because his Slardar last game? Slardar doesn't need upgraded boots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she did without upgrading her boots.
Precious bounty.
So
Yeah.
you're right.
Great.
Yes, I love it. Anyway, with that being said, looking at the top of the net worth, it is a not practically tie, but 200 gold difference between Little Nick. The Night Stalker, we already saw what Night Stalker was already going for, but we see Little Nick very close to that diffusal blade, and now he's got that Maelstrom. We saw in the last team fight, helped him a lot. While the Underlord's actually
Ricky-
leading net worth on the Dire.
Yeah, the Ricky is pretty poor, but he has his diffusal blade flying out on the courier right now, which is a pretty powerful item timing power spike for him.
Double diffusal
This
game.
is definitely a game where Radiant needs to like push and end fast before the Spectre becomes online.
I mean, I'm
They're
looking at
trying.
this Night Stalker right now with the Blink Midas.
Yeah, they are.
and- Yeah. I think they're ready
That's
to
what they
fight
need to do.
at all
Ooh,
times.
let me smash. Ooh, Nick unable to get the slow there, but the stun is there. I think he actually tried to pump his ult there, but now he's going to go ahead and throw it out. Gets stunned twice,
The
though.
rift in
Is there
time?
going to be enough time? But he relocates out just straight on top of the other illusion. But that sets up this counter team fight. They find this kill on Fats McGee, but in the sidelines, you
Oh, no,
see
Ricky.
Sheep going on Nurbert, and now Sheep Eater going to fall as well to this Ricky. And Nurbert to eat the dust, and Sheep Eater buying
Bye
back.
back.
And still keeping the
Yes,
TP.
Bye back.
Night Stalker,
Didn't have
he's
a
gonna
chance.
go on this. Oh, okay. He doesn't want to play
Oh.
greedy. Ooh, that would have been that would have been a
Ugh.
really
Warlock.
weird pick there.
Sheep Eater not
Bye,
having a chance to
Beck.
cast ult yet in this game. Really wants to use his ult and win a team fight. Opportunity. Very frustrating spot to be in.
I mean, it was
Underlord
it's
has
the
a
same
mech.
situation from last game. Like, how many rocks were you actually able to get off in last game? And it's just very reminiscent with this game. Rocks.
Oh, top. Ooh.
Rocks.
Oh,
This
sheep
is a dieback.
Dead
Oh, they're
center.
gonna find Sheep, and that is one dead Warlock. They might be able to go into Let Me Smash because they know they don't have Haunt, and I think Smash just dies out here. There is a refusal blade available, but not able to get it though. The counter team fight with the beautiful avalanche toss combo.
Oh.
Able to get three.
Run it
The
out!
greed.
Run it out!
The greed.
That actually got me
Just
hot and not
All
bothered,
three
but still kinda
cores
hot.
in one swift coup.
oh my god. That is the greed just not paying off there. Hey.
I was about to ask Semper Pi to do his high-level analysis on whether the Dire team doesn't have enough damage between all of their heroes, and then that happened. So
Yes.
Jeez.
Oh, they definitely have a potential for damage. They do, but it's tiny. Like, how can you outdamage a tiny? You really can't with that wombo combo. Also, the arcane rune just there it is. All right, there you go, tiny. Drink up, little buddy. Needs a little drink. Anyway, what a tiny needs basically is the Echo Saber, which he is getting. But I also do think a dataless Ags or even a BKB is really beneficial for the team. He needs to do
Night Stalker
much damage
is
as
queuing
possible.
up a Abyssal Blade and not a BKB.
5-man
We'll
smoke.
see
by
how
the
that
way.
works out. Ooh.
5-man smoke
Are
on
we
the side of the
cheat?
Radiant. They have all ults
No.
except for Night Stalkers available, but that's not really going to matter.
Good
Find
call
the
out
pick
by
on the
Nurbert,
Underlord.
keeping out
Ooh, misses the swash though. They have the stun. They either want to solo out Dancing Cat, but the Mortimer's
kisses.
Kisses
No,
comes
Bo,
in.
go back!
Get the Warlock in there. They get the Warlock in, but
Nurbert,
Nurbert
no!
will be the only
Nurbert!
trade here. Being
F in
clicked
the
away.
chat for our
The
boy.
boy. He dead.
Man, this is
Can we
the
get a
most
stat
I've
in
ever
chat, boys?
seen a Underlord save people. I mean, Underlord, no one uses that in shit in pubs, and this guy's all over it. So good. Saving lives all day.
Yeah, usually you just
This
see
is
them
true. This
TP
is
in
a
very
5-star
terrible
Uber.
location.
It's true.
It's just for themselves when they're split pushing like mad because they don't want to fight.
Mm-hmm.
But this Uber driver, 5-star rating. As we have, this Ricky's going Diffusal straight BKB. No Manta, no Basher. Just wants the mad community for that tiny shut down his damage.
I don't like that.
Not really much that. I mean, I guess it's the Avalanche Toss combo. He'll be able to live out through that and Snapfire's Mortimer's Kisses.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
Panka's going
Chains as
back
well.
for some utility with the Greaves. I mean, the Greaves could be pretty good, keeping the team alive.
I mean, he's got his.
Most of
I'll
the-
do you one better. Ags
Like-
on Ricky so that when Pango goes in, you have the Ags with,
yeah.
you know, Trickster trade onto the,
roll and
Pango
tricks.
roll. That's the roll of tricks.
My mom used to roll
Might
tricks.
actually work out.
What? What?
What's the
Looks like-
what's the context of the tricks here? Like
looks like Dire
trick
Smoke.
cereal?
Yep, Dire,
Oh, there's
5-man
the hunt
smoke.
to find him.
Relocate onto Fats
Gonna
McGee
get
here, but the
avenged.
roll from Nick comes out just to
Ooh.
slow down this aggression. I don't think they really want to team fight this. I say
Are they
that though.
fighting?
Night Stalker
Nice
pops
stuff,
ult,
Robbie.
wants to get in there. Beautiful
he's in.
silence onto 3. They find Sheep at the first rock of the game. Finally goes down, but it does nothing as the first kill will go down. Nurbert, the first to trade, is going to buy it back immediately. No TP available for Dancing Cat. He's got heal, but no, not going to matter. They find one kill, but Fats McGee is going to be traded at the same time. Young Nick and Ghidra fall. Blade Mail not up for this very dead-looking Spectre. I say that, no, it's going to Sheep going to fall instead. The Ricky trying to put down something here. Traxon trying to escape. He's going to get chased down by Lemmy Smash, but there's no reveal, no nothing. They're just like, where is this slippery raccoon creature? And he's out of here.
Oh,
I thought he was a satyr.
Yeah, he is a satyr. Time of the moment.
Raccoon.
Yeah, I know.
Satyr,
I do like. I actually like it more as like a raccoon though. I really like the
It's a
raccoon.
horned
but I wish he was a
raccoon.
raccoon now.
I mean,
A
to be
horny
fair, Ricky
raccoon.
just got a cosmetic where he's a wolf with Illidan's Warglaives. So I
So
mean, he'll
not a
probably
raccoon.
be
I
a
actually
raccoon.
really, I really
mean, I'm
want
just
that
saying.
set. It's a good set.
He could be a raccoon next year for Dire Tide. You know,
I mean,
he can apparently
I-
be anything.
Implying is the next star tide. I
Well,
like your optimism.
Here's the big thing, actually. It's, I talked to a lot of workshop artists, and Valve is actually being more lenient with sets nowadays because of market and stuff. Because, you know, back then they would not let
Really?
a hero-changing
don't say.
set out into the game. And now, like, what? Not last Battle Pass. I
Maybe
think it was
they
like
fired all of their QA staff.
It was a box from a long time ago. It's Slax's favorite Viper set that literally turns him into some sort of weird fucking aphid creature.
Prehistoric.
And then,
prehistoric.
yeah,
That
yeah,
new
yeah,
Viper
that one.
set.
And now we have friggin' Ninja Turtle Viper, and then the Pudge Cat, like pumpkin guy,
Oh, Garfield
was
one, yeah.
panning-
Garfield. Yeah.
Yeah,
Slax was
God,
panning
I
through
want me some Lasagna.
Slax was panning through the Dire Tide sets today, and when he panned over the Viper set, he said, "Wow, this is a really ugly visage set." I don't think he ever realized that it was actually Viper. And
It's funny because I remember reviewing that set when I was going over sets, like when they were in the workshop still, and it was just I didn't
Oh.
want to do that Viper.
Ricky's in.
Speaking of which, though, they are going to go straight for this Warlock.
Oh,
Stunned
the
and silenced up
silence.
Nurbert. This is going to be a dieback if he goes down. Not for Sheep, though, but still. They are going to pick off Sheep, and that's all that tracks him. What? No! Nurbert gets clipped by young
that's
Nick
slash
Swashbuckle. And now they're going for more of the Underlord stuck under the tower. Nick not able to find a good bouncing point. I say that, though, as he's actually
Where's he
going for the
going,
Tiny
Nick?
on the sidelines. They are going to
Oh my
go
God.
now for this Underlord, but the Tiny getting slowly picked by young Nick on the sidelines. He's going to be fine, though. Half HP. Disengage. They get the 3 kills that
Unfortunately.
they want. Now they're gonna go
They
for
have
this
no
mid
creeps
tower.
to push with.
Good point. Yeah, it's all the way in the mid
Creeps
still.
are back in the river.
Oh, I
Oh,
say that.
Tiny?
Disarm
Oh,
on
Tiny, what are
Tiny
you
to
doing?
slow the reveal, but young Nick, he's like, I ain't afraid. I'm big boy. I got swashbuckle, but they are afraid. They're gonna leave on that one.
Ricky somehow was on strength power treads with a strength fan brace, so he played like a
So
like a gamer.
like a gamer. That would be
Like
an
a
accurate
gamer.
description. I agree.
Like,
Extremely.
like a gamer's State Farm is there?
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it
No,
was good
actually,
either. It's just what came in my mind, and I figured I'd say it anyway.
You know what? I approve of that with you.
hero up here? What are they trying to rotate on?
They
got
want to
nothing.
take the
They're
tier
trying to push
2.
a lane, I believe.
Yeah, they
wanna
want
get
the last tier
outpost.
2 that
They
they
don't
can
want the outpost.
affordably get.
They could.
Yandy
they could
says,
take the outpost.
shoulder surgery tomorrow. May never be able to play Dota again. Please wish me luck. I don't know how to say this, but I hope that it goes where you live a happy, fruitful life.
There was a blink away. Nice spot.
Even if you don't get
this-
to play Dota anymore.
Haunt.
Oh
You see
no.
the Haunt go out now. I'll have young Nick just rolling in here. Fats McGee's the first one to fall. They find Ghidra as well, so 2 supports on the side of the Radiant are gone. And young Nick's like, no, I'm not going to do this one. Going to disengage out
They
of that
see
one.
me
And,
rolling.
he just roll out
Haunted
indeed.
kisses.
But, you know, speaking of rolling out, Yandi, I hope that everything goes good. And I hope that
They're
you'll be
gonna
able to
try
play
to
Dota again at the end of the day. Slacks, what are
have
you
the
doing?
best Roche lineup here.
Bless you, but Yandi, I hope it all goes well, my dude. You'll be able to play Dota. I believe in you.
Well, they don't have a great Roche lineup, so, and it's nighttime, so very tough.
Time
for
to
Dire
cheat, boys.
No.
Time to cheat.
Well, Roche isn't
No,
happening, so I don't know what you're gonna give him.
Time to cheat.
Is Snapfire bug for you guys? She's kind of like floating in the air.
Yes.
Tell.
Yes, she is perma-stunned at the moment. She's
NS
about to
he's
get it
in.
clipped off, though. NS jumps in.
And
There's
out.
the... He's like, all right,
Forces
let's
the Dark
leave.
Rift.
And they're gonna Dark Rift out, but they left. Oh, they left the
Sentry.
Tiny behind.
No, Tony is fine.
Only a good boy. He out.
So there's a
That
Basher
face
up
when you
on
have a
this
quarry to
Night
settle.
Stalker. This is the support Slayer, the Blink Dagger and the Basher. This Night Stalker just gets on top of Snapfire, silences Snapfire. Snapfire can't do anything. Just dies.
I mean,
Oh, she
it
can
is
walk
exactly
away.
like we were talking about in that draft. It's just Night Stalker
Yeah.
is literally for Snapfire, and then you
And
know
it's working
Warlock as well.
really
but
well.
like, it's Snapfire. Blink in, silence, bash, done. Doesn't need any other items.
Ags?
I mean, yeah, he'll probably get Ags after Abyssal Blade, but I haven't really
Yeah.
seen an Ags on a Night Stalker in a long time. Like, there was the
Kinda
point in
miss-
time
I mean-
where it was the only item you were supposed to get on Night Stalker.
Well, they rework. Oh, here we got a fight.
Oh, insta-dead on
Instantly
Ghidra, but
dead.
they do have a follow-up stun with the silence there as well.
BKB.
The second Golem going down finally into the game, but it does literally nothing. As Traxon will get the kill on this one. The roll goes out onto Nervert. They're trying to click away on this very beefy Underlord. They do manage to find the secondary stun, killing off the
Snapfire going
Snapfire
down.
a second
Oh.
time is the question. Traxon able to get the kill on Dancing Cat. Young Nick with a swashbuckle available in 2 seconds. Three toss goes out, but it changes nothing. Let me smash is there, but he gets clicked on quite heavily here. This Warlock Rock not doing much. Blade Mail, what are you gonna do? It's gonna do nothing because you getting clicked down, boy. They will find an easy triple
no.
kill for Traxon.
Oh!
Wow.
It's a slaughter. Nick and Cheapo finally in form, playing out of their minds, just on top of everything they need to be doing in the game, killing the targets they need to kill, shutting them down, and it's real hard looking for these pug champions. How do they get back into this game? Senpai, the analyst, please. How does Dire get into this game?
Okay, so in the team fights, Dire has to somehow win the fight over the Radiant, so that when Radiant dies, they get
Yeah.
gold and experience advantage, and they use that against the Radiant to hopefully they can push the objectives, which is the main point of the game here.
Yeah. I
Guys,
would
they
use
do have
that
haunts,
to gain
actually.
MMR for myself.
Like, they could.
Well,
They won't,
they don't
though, but
have
they could.
Golem. They don't have Kisses. I mean,
Got nothing.
haunted into what?
The air.
Onto their corpsey death.
Sheep
Oh,
Eater
speaking
now.
of corpse and death, though. Oh, very close.
Sheep looking for further revenge.
For blood.
Fox, what terrain do you have on?
Huh?
Hmm?
That's
Huh?
just a
What are you
normal
talking about?
terrain?
That's normal.
Yeah.
terrain.
Does
I
this
think so.
ward, does this Sentry ward have an AoE effect bubble?
What do you mean?
This is a normal
Oh yeah, that's
sentry.
the
Oh, the new one? Yeah, it
normal
does.
sentry. Yeah, with the little bird that flies and shit. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, the bird flies
Okay.
around for some reason. I don't know why. It's a weird one.
No, that's like an AoE effect bubble where you could see like its range of the Sentry, but it's very strange. It's like way too big. in sometimes and way too small and other
Oh,
times.
I
the
see
fuck
what
is
you're
this?
looking at on the stream. I don't see that. So, but
the
for
hell?
some reason, when you're panning near the edge of the screen, at least on mine, you could see it, but not when you're like all close in like that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't
Weird.
see it.
I
Takes up the
do
whole
kind of see what
fucking
you're talking
screen.
about.
Dire's top tower is under
It's like a
What is
weird
that
aura.
shit?
Ooh,
To be
Cheating
fair,
aura.
I saw something on
dire
Reddit
tide aura.
like talking about like BMing it,
Yeah.
but like it's not
that
it's not
stupid
even like a dire tide aura
shimmer.
thing. Like for some reason the normal wards do it now too.
Oh wait. Only the bird is. The other ones don't do that.
Oh,
Young
yeah.
Gik
Weird.
knows exactly
Weird,
where
hang
they
on,
are.
let me
He
check
pings
them.
them out in the fog.
Because there's no, it says custom effects on the ward, but it doesn't have like
Basher
a
on the
gem or anything.
Pangolier, and he wants to kill this tiny. They see him. They're running. Oh, he didn't
They're
know
using
they saw
Ascension.
him.
Do you have
They
reveal?
don't
No
have detection
reveal.
for his Shadow Blade.
That's a dark ascension.
No,
There's
they'll
actually
get the
So-
tower
no
with it.
detection on any of these heroes.
Dire's
Backdoor,
structures are
not
fortified.
existing for tier 1 towers. I'm not going to protect this one from this
Yeah,
fucker
because
of
it's
the
not
night.
just for them at all.
Yeah. Is that, I think there's enough money for an Abyssal Blade. Yep, bought out by
Coming
Shibo
in.
on the Night Stalker.
Tiny
Looking
silver
to
edge.
slay support with more ease than ever before.
If he's going for Daedalus, he also needs the Ags ASAP, so that, yeah,
Who's going
Yeah,
for the
but-
Daedalus? Oh, I'm the tiny.
the Daedalus.
The Daedalus.
Oh, I'm
dildo.
trying. Oh.
Smoke right
Yeah,
in front
yeah.
of the creep wave.
Dire,
Yep.
or yeah, 4-man smokes literally in front of it. That doesn't stop the Venge from dying though.
Shout out.
It's a PPD play. Break the smoke, you know? If it's a pos 5 dying for the smoke, it's worth it. As
Slash,
now,
will
it
you
seems
let your
like-
child feed on your remains to grant him powers from the beyond?
I literally
Yes.
just read that.
Yes.
All right. Oh, Shadow Demon dead now too. That's what's good about Tiny is you want to kill off
Yeah.
all your supports, or their supports, just do it.
Damage.
The-
That's
the
a lot of
damage.
damage.
Yes.
But they gotta stop picking on the Herald and the Crusader and go for the good guy.
But it's easy money.
Killing them 100 times doesn't really do anything, unfortunately, in this game.
I mean, they got to smoke
Well, I
into
mean,
it.
it
and-
worked for them one time. But yeah, it's honestly, I think it's really hard for them to kill anybody else at this point.
Yeah.
Like Ricky's naturally invisible. The Night Stalker has a blink and has blink dodged a number of ganks already. And the Ricky, you know, has his role, his swashbuckle, Guardian Greaves. These are all very hard to kill heroes at this point in the game. With Fire being 9k behind. And it seems
True.
like
But one thing to say, though, is that the high ground defense is great on Team Dire. Like they
Underwood.
are, yeah. They're gonna have some time. No, so you got Snapfire Kisses, you got Sheep Eater's ult, and the reason that they lose these fights is because they're not lined up. Like Sheep Eater can't land a good ult because everyone's so spread out. When you're pushing a tower, you're bunched up like that. So that's what we saw. The only time they actually had a good fight was when they were pushing a tower. So their high ground defense is good. They can just chill high ground, try not to get picked off, and then they actually will have a chance to go late game with Spectre, in my opinion.
there is. Oh, we got a fight looking.
Green, everyone's smoked up,
they
ready to
have
go. The Pango roll from
protection?
Young Nick. They're gonna go ahead and
Uber?
start this TP out. They can't quite get the
Oh, no.
kill on the.
Oh.
Okay, everyone's out of there. And this is
Five-star
this is the
Ruby again.
5-star Uber. Yeah.
Good lord, that was so close.
was
It's
gonna
like one of
bring
those
up-
platinum seats at an Uber where it's like really expensive to like get, but then you get it for free here.
Slack,
Uber.
stop
I
zooming in
actually
on Snapfire.
don't take Uber enough.
Oh, back in the mid though, the Ricky losing
Watch
a lot
out.
of HP here. Traxon
got his
has the
BKB.
BKB, but he's got the Aegis. But the problem is he's burned both Aegis and BKB, and Ghidra will fall as well as the Tiny picks 2. Will they get Traxon is the question. He's underneath the Sentry Ward. He also gets hit with the reveal, the jump away, but it's not going to change anything. Let me smash it with a dagger. Bristleless going in there. Traxon getting clicked by the Golem. Not going to save him. Vengeful Illusion's going to hit the dirt.
Oh, the
and
Golem.
finally, they get this kill on the Ricky. Are they going to get more is the question.
that's
They
a
see
big
the Night
pick,
Stalker
too.
for the time being. The dagger goes out. He is
Oh,
slowed.
that is...
Got the blink,
Happy
the toss
feet?
with the
Soon.
Force Staff comes
Oh, no.
in to get it. The Abyssal
Mama,
Blade
you
only
out!
slowing down this aggression, and now they get the Night
Where are you
Stalker
at?
for dead.
Where are you
The
at?
side of the Radiant.
Where you at?
Where are you at?
Come back!
Dire making a swift move to punish Radiant after a failed smoke gang and using the Night Stalker. And they were
He's
not
pretty high
able to
ground.
fight during the. Oh, watch out, top. Nurbert.
Oh,
Nurbert.
No.
is very low. Young Nick gets the blink on him and gets the pick.
But meanwhile,
On
mid
Dead
lane,
Boy.
the barracks.
You have a fortification available. I don't think they have repair kit. The roll's
Nick's
gonna be
rolling
out
in on
by
him.
Little Nick.
They have Uber.
10 seconds till
Get
Uber.
up. Uber, he's being split up with the rest of the
Oh.
team though. Tiny comes in, picks off a support again in the back lines, and Tiny not really concerned about this one. Dancing Cat though still trying to disengage. Young Nick getting blocked up with kiting left and right. Will find a disarm. Dancing Cat starts the TP,
He's
gets
coming
tossed
in,
up
but
in
there's
the
the
air.
Uber.
The swashbuckle. He's got one click, and they can't get him. The Uber takes him home. No tips necessary.
This is like a 10
5
star
stars.
Uber. This Uber's got more stars than there
Well,
are
honestly, it's
available.
20
Holy
stars,
shit.
right? Because if 4 of his teammates gives his buddy a 5-star review, that's like a lot of stars.
Yeah, that's how averages work. I think you're right.
Yeah,
The law of averages.
lots of averages.
Wow, Dire may be back in this game. I mean, Spectre coming into the late game, like, they actually seem to be able to take fights.
Seems like Rising Dragon's job is to be like, yep, you see those supports? They're my creeps. I need money. And so he's been farming very well the creeps on the Radiant side.
Shadow Demon, and the Avenge, yeah.
The Shadow
he's
Demon,
making
they're
bacon
the
from it.
spirits.
Well, they do have a repair kit.
Have-
It's on Shadow Demon.
They have a Glimmer Cape on the Avenge, which is pretty helpful against the Tiny.
I think at this
So,
point, the
and a fourth.
supports of the Radiant need to look at Aeon Disc. Very expensive, yes, but
Yeah.
what other way are you gonna live?
Yeah.
Because I don't think a Glimmer
not
Cape
being in
will
the
actually
fight.
save you. It will reduce
If
the
you
damage, yes, but
Pre-Glimmer, it reduce. If you pre-Glimmer, you get extra magic resist. But they're gonna smoke up. It's fight time. It's nighttime, and Dire seems to be aware of this and heading back to their base.
the ward is scouted out immediately. It's quite obvious, to be honest. There's nobody on the map, and the only person is
Nick
young
showing
Nick.
himself.
Oh, no, 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 no. They're smoky,
They
smoky.
go invis. Tiny needs
Oh.
to be careful. The reveal's
Oh,
there, but he
the
doesn't get hit by the
Run!
reveal. But under the sentry ward, he's getting clicked, bashed away, trying his best to at least confirm this tiny
Rolling
kill. But the
boulder.
rock goes through, but nothing else to follow suit. Stun goes through with the Mortimer's kisses. Gidra's going to be the first to fall, but the godlike spree going to Traction. He's
Buyback
going to
from
buy back
Tiny.
on the Tiny immediately, though. Young Nick trying to get out of this one. The Uber being called in, but called out at the last second. Not actually going to finish this ult channel. At the same time, though, the blink in. Young Nick trying to disengage, getting jumped on left, right, and center. Tiny trying to find some clicking advantage here that he can get, but he can't quite find the target. Young Nick gonna hit the Abyssal Blade, jump down to the low ground. The dagger's available on Spectre. He's gonna go straight for Young Nick. Young Nick slowed up, slow out coming out from the Night Stalker as well, just getting kited left and right. They still want more though. This Tiny, he ain't done. He's got Shadow Blade, got Dayla's, he ready to go. Wants to find heroes. There's no wards to scout him though. Gotta get him. Tiny.
Oh, he is.
He's here. He sees him.
Does
He's
he have
not
the
done
damage,
yet,
though?
boys. He's coming in for Young
So
Nick.
tanky.
He's trying to click on them though. He's got so much HP to work with. He got the boots as well.
You
He'll
need it back.
disengage, and there's no way that
Threes.
could keep this team fight going.
Ags. Ags is now up on the Pango. This is a very
That
strong hero
value
right now.
sentry in the middle and next to the tier 2 from Radiant just gave away Tiny's position right there.
Yeah. So they got a buyback out of the Tiny, but they lost a couple on the return fight. And now it looks like tier 1 maybe going down.
Radiant's top
Or
tower
they'll
is
just
under
back up
attack.
because their Spectre is heading back to farm.
Attention! The vote is almost over as the game is almost over. Don't forget, if you're a subber, you could vote for the new emote. It's very close. Only 2 votes separated. It
You
comes
said the
down to
game's
every
almost
subber.
over.
The game will
This
end
is a
shortly.
100-minute game.
Not
Yeah,
at all.
No, this game is gonna keep going for a little while, Slags.
No, it
ain't
won't.
almost over.
No. I'm calling the winner in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I will decide the winner.
Most
Stop the
last
count.
minutes.
I will say, Father's Fist, stop playing with their food and end them, and they will do it on my command.
Ooh, yeah. We're past 37 minutes. Tier 4 neutral items. Leveler and Prince's Knife. Pretty decent.
Leveler's gonna be pretty good. I think you put it on Pango, but he's actually not gonna take it.
For those
Hey,
of
where
you
is
who
this
don't know, the Prince's Knife does
No, you
work
don't go
on
for attack
melee
speed on
heroes.
Pango. You want it to be where he has like enough sustain and dodge with it. You don't go for right click damage.
So if if you got the Prince's Knife on Pango, his swashbuckle would turn you into a sheep.
Well, they find a Minotaur
Sad.
horn, so they are gonna get that. Keep that on
Oh,
lock.
and the ninja gear for Ricky.
Yeah, it's a lot of. Ricky likes agility because he's agility hero. Ooh, wow, illusionist cape.
Oh.
How lucky
That's
can he be
actually
for
Spectre.
Beyond good for Spectre.
Pog. I
He actually
like that.
sends
Wait,
it
did
back,
he
though.
send it back for the Orb of Destruction? Jeez.
I mean, maybe when like Spectre, like they know that they're ahead, they'll switch to the cape and then just switch cape back and forth whenever they need the team fight. I know that you can't
You
use
can't-
it and then swap it out because it'll just disappear immediately. I just mean like when there's nothing that he has to click on enemies wise.
All right.
Oh,
so
you mean so that he
fight.
get those, so the illusions get the buff from the cape?
This
Well,
Night Stalker.
When you swap the cape out,
about-
the cape dies, so the illusion dies.
Yes.
No, I'm talking about when he when she uses haunt, because the haunt illusions get the cape buff.
Oh, I
You know
didn't.
what
I
mean?
didn't think about that portion, but that would be a better reason to
Oh.
use it. I meant more along the lines of like using it when the team fights are done and you want something to hold off a tower.
Precious bounty.
You just throw an
Yeah,
illusion
that
out
too.
there.
Semper Pi, I need you to do some analysis. We're looking at Night Stalker's items and item queue. Tell me,
Yes.
the committed to the nullifier. Why is this good?
Dire are scanning for enemies.
I think okay, nullifier is definitely a very underrated item, but I guess the
Ooh.
nullifier is more with the lockdown. I don't know what she really wants to purge off though. Constantly.
Actually, there's an Aeon disc on Warlock. You see this? Warlock's items? Aeon disc 4-staff. 4-staff on the Snapfire as well. 4-staff on the Underlord. Hmm.
I mean, this
I
Aeon
feel
disc.
like
is
Warlock
how-
just needs to get eggs.
The Aeon disc is how Sheep's been able to even just pop ults in these team fights.
Mm.
Nags?
What the
Did you
hell
say
is he doing?
Semper Pi somebody needed an Nags, or did I mishear you? No? Okay.
Oh, Warlock needs an axe because he doesn't really need
Warlock.
an Aeon's disc. He needs to be more careful with his positioning because every single time he gets
damage.
caught out with his pants down in the middle.
Sheep, pull your
Every
pants up. We can't venture.
Keep your pants on, kids.
Abyssal Blade on the Rickies. Is this Abyssal Blade on all of the Radiant cores? Yes, it is.
Yes.
That's 3 melee cores, 3 Abyssal Blades. Watch out, supports. You're gonna get frickin' stunned.
Because I see it like this. So what Pango is going for is more about like a sustained lockdown with the Ags, Abyssal, Rolling Thunder thing. He doesn't. The last thing he wants to do is to be in a man fight with right clicking. That's the last thing he ever wants to do. He wants to be swashbuckling, pirate, swashbuckling,
is-
wife cuckling kind of guy, But with
Gem.
Night Stalker, Night Stalker needs to get
Gem.
Ags too, I think.
On the Underlord.
I'm gonna go Monkey King
Could
Bar.
make life difficult. Oh, you're gonna
Hey.
see the sentry pop
Smoky
down.
wokey.
They see
Yeah.
the
They saw
courier.
the sentry. Yeah,
Oh, man, smoke.
well, they can see the sentry because they have an ops up there, so they know all of Dire has smoked, right?
Yeah, they saw the courier too, so big run. Oh, Venge didn't get the
Oh,
memo.
remote.
That's
Herald
the-
Venge.
He's gonna be the
Breaking the
first
smoke.
pick. The Shadow Blade, the Haunt.
there's the Haunt.
Immediately, they actually go for the Night Stalker. No buyback from him available. Immediately, though, the silence is gonna be there. Attraction just clicking away, trying to find literally anything in here. He can't quite find the right illusion to click on. Young Nick rolling through. They find the kill on the Warlock. No rock to hit the ground tonight. And they have Nurbert falling as well. He cancels the
Uber
TP out,
cancel.
actually. I don't think you'd want to do that as Young Nick is just cleaning house here. Dancing Cat, very low HP. The stun goes out. Disarm out onto the Spectre. Unable to click on anybody. Fats McGee next to fall. Gems
watch
on
out,
the ground.
Tiny.
They see that this Ricky is still off in the sidelines here, trying to find anybody to click on. This gem is on the ground still. Pick up the gem if you want to fight, but
They're baiting it.
Traction picks it up instead, and they find this kill on the Spectre. They can't get this kill on the Tiny. He blinks away just in time. And they are able to come out of this
Shouldn't-
one strong with a 3-4 trade.
Shouldn't have
Even with
canceled
a
that Uber.
super clean pick on the Night Stalker to start off the fight. They just didn't have the follow-up to take down enough of the other heroes to win the fight overall.
Yeah, it was a really bad positioning for the supports, but it wasn't support's fault. It was because when they went into the high ground through the triangle, you have Pango just setting in with the Ricky just right-clicking them down, and even
Anyone wanna see
with the
Roshan get
Aeon disc.
humiliated?
Oh,
As he
God,
getting
yeah.
permanently
constantly
disarmed,
Oh man.
He's just
stands there like
disarm,
an idiot.
disarm. Oh,
Waiting
what
to
a
die.
poor boy. He doesn't even have. He's not even like moving. He's just like.
Dude,
Let him
17% my ad.
crying.
17%? No, that's even
Let
bad.
him go.
Oh.
Bash. Disarm.
He's just T-posed.
The first and only time he moved to like even look in a different direction was right
Oh
when he died.
no, Gaben has decided that the Father's Fist lose. Immediate double damage after Roshan. It's
The
time.
Aegis, the DD, young Nick, he's bottled that bad boy up. He's actually got his Ags in his pocket for the time being.
They've got to
I
do
was
something about this
already.
disarm.
They have
like
to
if
end it.
Spectre legitimately was disarmed for that entire fight, she has to get. Alright, she's got Manta, but ugh.
The
She
thing
needs
is,
help.
yeah. Oh, that-
Attention.
something spooky. Oh
Coming
no.
up, they find the kill on Nurbert. Nurbert's got buyback though.
Not the worst kill.
Price is nice.
Vector needs to hold for level
Oh, and
25.
now the gem is on Night Stalker now, so all dire vision will be eradicated. Resistance is futile.
8 weeks of Father's Fist domination. 8 weeks. Come to this.
Oh, damn.
The high ground
Tower.
siege begins. The glyph.
But down here, the glyph is available. Both counter glyphs are available if needed, but they're just going to go ahead and heal the time being. Not going to take the push just quite yet. DD Rune has expired. They're drawing on the map.
Line
They're
is
like,
drawn.
push the creeps.
What is that?
Basically, they
Cut the
want to have
waves.
control over this whole side of the map.
Thank you. Hey, Brown.
Ooh, even Ricky wants a nullifier now too.
Oh, that's
How
a
about
big
that?
fat juicy wave top. I like that.
I love me big fat juicy wave.
Yeah, that is.
Yes,
4
me
range, 2 cannons.
Oh, with her tower.
Oh, that was 3 ranged. Am I blind?
Oh, no, you're right.
Counting is
There's
not
3.
our strong suit. We're cast.
Yeah.
We do speaky the language, not to the count.
I speak real fast, not real math.
I speak analytically because I'm a good analyzer.
There's a BKB on the tiny, and he's got a hyperzone. Is the AC coming out, or just
Might just be a
casual
flat
hyperzone
moon.
No Q?
I feel like he really needs to get Ags. The AoE trade
25
damage
on
is really,
Spectre
really
now.
good.
Ooh, and
Yes, finally.
almost enough money for that Abyss Blade, I think, if she were to throw away buyback.
Yeah, no.
A risk.
She needs buyback.
But a welcome one.
Does have this
As Slax
illusionist
wants
cape.
this game to end. 5 minutes.
This is where she needs to pop Manta, Illusionist Cape, and let the
And yeah,
shit bottom.
like, I don't know why it's not happening right now. This is a perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
not
God.
the Manta,
Oh,
maybe
God.
just an illusion cape illusion. So
Yeah.
that way they could go into the team
I
fight
just-
and still have 1 dispel. Actually, no, both dispel, I believe. No, just 1
Wait, what
dispels. This
dispels?
just creates an illusion.
Had to cheat there. Spectre bought the Skull Basher and she was walking towards Triangle. That was going to be a disaster. She did not. I don't think
Tells him
had
to
buyback,
leave
maybe.
space. I think it's got to be pretty close. I'm not sure. I can
Well,
check.
they see the Spectre.
Buyback
you just click
status,
I.
Spectre.
Oh no!
Buyback
Oh
status.
no!
Vector.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
Run
Time to run.
away!
good.
no.
This isn't
Can't-
good. They
if she
saw him
doesn't
with the
keep me
ward.
right now,
Traxon
oh no.
jumps in immediately.
There's
He's
the Basher.
silenced. There's the bash as well, but he's not afraid. He's like, I'm going to keep clicking on this guy, but they want to
Blade
keep
mail,
him
jeez.
in the smoke for the silence. But young Nick's stuck in the sidelines, but stun after stun after stun after silence after stun. They get this kill on the Spectre. That's huge, but still does have a buyback. Didn't flat buy into that Abyssal.
That's good.
The game will go on. Illusion rune spotted.
But as I was telling you guys before, like the high ground defense of this team is really good. So
Yeah.
long as that's like what they need to happen is to pick off somebody huge like Spectre, get a DD room because Gaben wants them to win and wants to give them 3 DD rooms in a row, and then they just push up.
In a
Once
pro.
upon a time,
So a little story time, all right. Admitting at Beyond the Summit. If you have to pee in the middle of a game and you do this pause, the people at Summit and our jobs as admins, we were supposed to be like, no. You are technically still supposed to keep playing. Like, they'll give it to them if it's like a near-death situation, apparently. But like, well, to be fair,
Once
actually, the
upon a
last Summit,
time-
there was a lot of near-death situations. But like,
once upon a time,
They
the
would
Puck
rather you
Championships
not
had
do it.
morals where no pauses were allowed.
they would rather you not do it because of the chance of like walking by the TV and seeing where all the words were. So if you were going to do that, their manager had to come up. Like you had the Discord ping the manager and have the manager grab them. but like they had to go like all the way around.
Yes, boss man. It's real young Nick. It's
Can you
him.
imagine if that happened at TI? And they were in the
I-
booth in the middle of like Game 5 in the grand finals, and then Seb is just like,
Well,
you know, I gotta piss.
that's
really
why they
bad.
had the
Can we
pee break.
pause? I mean,
why I have the
this
pee
is
break.
no different from the summit. You're allowed to pee.
Oh,
in
I'm
between
sure
games.
that
you
they
are
have
allowed
a
to,
tactical
it's
G-
There wasn't really a great way to cheat at TI in a sense because the jumbotron is directly above them. There's no like quick TV.
They leave the stadium. Yeah, there
Yeah.
are. They're everywhere. As soon as you walk out of the stadium and you walk towards the pit, they have to have monitors out there all the time. So as soon as you leave the
20
pit, there's TVs everywhere
Well,
with
what was
everything on them.
What was the scenario for not being able to see the map in that? Because I've never admin to TI before, so I don't know
You
what the
don't get
protocol
to
is.
piss at the grand
You don't get
finals
to
at
leave.
TI.
Yeah, well that's what I
You're
thought.
locked in the booth. You piss
That's why.
yourself.
That's why
if
you
you're
need
in
to
the
have
booth.
those
I-
gamer tactical
they're
piss
not
jars,
going
or
to-
I like to call
no.
a water gallon jug with grip. You know, you need to have
I'd
one of
fucking
those.
piss
with the,
myself if
below
I was
the-
at TI. If I was in the grand
Yo.
finals of TI and I had to piss and like they wouldn't let me leave, I'd fucking piss myself.
Battle seeks resolution.
You feel warm for like a few minutes, and then you're
Okay,
like,
cool.
damn.
The rest of your
This isn't
team
great
is like,
anymore.
oh, the
Yo, if
pee
you were
smell. I mean,
watching-
those are airtight.
The in-game
Air
chat,
shit room.
our former pug champion who's been replaced, Cam, dropped an OK in the chat. He's just letting his team know he's still here
Windorf
in
is also in
support.
the chat.
Oh my god.
Traxon
We gotta fight.
jumps in, finds the immediate bash, the secondary bash to follow suit. The force snaps though, saving
Oh.
Nerver
Wow.
only for that time being. Doesn't matter. The buyback's
Wow.
available. The buyback from Spectre. The hunt goes through. The rock hits the floor as well. That's McGee first to fall. Next to Ghidra as well. This Pango very low. Dies too. Aegis expended. On top of this, all the Ricky, the only one left alive, hit by the root, has the BKB, starts the TP, but the 1,000 crit coming from Tiny to finish the job.
Traded Spectre buyback and Snapfire buyback for a 1 fight and 4 dead heroes. Night Stalker, the only survivor this time around, and now has a completed BKB, backpacking the Nullifier, of all things. Not the
I
Midas.
think Tiny finally settled that quarry.
Yay! Well, they force out buybacks. They win this
Great
fight. If
dominate.
they all buy back, they lose the game. So they need to be very careful here. I know they
There
want to
are
go
no
in.
Ultis on
Trading
Dota.
and are gonna buy back.
No ultis.
Fresh out. Well, they have their wrist.
Like, they have to-
They're out.
Like if they
Oh, they're
walk
going-
straight
What are
into
they
this
doing?
mid, they have to
Okay,
buy
run,
back right
run,
now.
run.
There it is.
There's the
Yo,
blitz.
Uber,
fine.
Uber,
They gotta-
Uber,
they
Uber,
gotta-
Uber, Uber.
They're not gonna be able to get an actual fight down. They're just walk away from this. If Roche was up, now would be the time to do it. But obviously, since we just saw the Aegis down,
Honestly, it's
gonna be a
actually
while.
still the right time to fight. Radiant should run at Dire. There's no ultis up on
Absolutely.
any
that's
hero.
that's why the
Absolutely.
Dire
Oh,
smoked. They're ready for this one.
Dire's top
Dark
tower.
Ascension
running the
being
wrong way,
used.
though.
The two supports. I mean,
No,
are
they
back
should
here.
not fight. They don't have ults. Why are they
Got
fighting right now?
nothing really available. The Tiny
Well,
trying to get the
they're
jump on the
dead,
Bats
and they're
McGee,
gonna
the
fight.
slaw, the jump, the ravage, the ultimate, the everything. They get the kill on Ghidra. They find the kill out onto this Avenger
Yay!
in. There's no buyback for this boy. There is one for Ghidra, and he'll buy back. But will it be
Yay!
enough is the question. We're going to be here.
That was
for
the
a
biggest
little while
monka
longer.
shit ever. If Ricky decided to fight that and got any kill, the game was over. That was so fucking insane. Why would you do? They didn't have Warlock ult. They didn't have Spectral. They had nothing.
Spectre TP'd back.
It's very
actually.
risky.
That was insane. Legitimately insane.
It was actually
We kind of
came
think
down
about
to
it at you have to think of it as seeing like two like range creeps in your in the lane, right? He's like, let's go farm it, you know.
Yeah.
That's
This event, they're like, oh, free kill.
Show you. Yep.
Oh, neat.
the Night Stalker ran towards top, which was what gave them that opportunity.
Fire.
If Night Stalker had been closer, they could
Fire,
have
they're
been running.
smoking again.
Okay.
They have ults
Yo.
available.
In a different
Rock up
direction.
in 20.
This
Don't
guy's
really
got
care
to get
for
the
it, though.
tome right now. Dancing
Oh,
Cat.
yeah.
I mean, he's almost level 25. That's such a huge fucking root.
Dire
Point
Oh,
half a
it is.
second extra Pit of Malice. Like they should
Tango,
legitimately just wait for the
Tiny.
tome.
Was in this.
Tango
He
is
sees there's this illusion here.
1,500 gold
There's the Venge
off
illusion.
buyback.
Radiant are like,
And
where the
Night
heck
Stalker-
are the Dire? They're out of here.
Night Stalker's 1,000 gold off buyback.
Oh,
There's actually
yep, he's level
I think, no
25 now.
buybacks on
Well, he's gonna
Radiant.
get. Yep. Root.
And of course, he gets.
Why
the
would
pit.
you not go for the Pit of Malice root time? Like, Literally,
Like, it's
I
so
understand.
good against Ricky.
Like, I understand why
Yeah.
fire damage is against buildings is good, but like, it is literally the best game for getting this. There's no other game unless you're
Oh,
like
yeah.
BMing the enemy, and you get the firestorm damage. Actually, I think BMing
Well,
the
there's
enemy, even the Pit of Malice time is better.
Yep. Oh, look, they smoked themselves. Let's see what happens.
They have no buyback on Pango or Night Stalker.
Alright, we
so
can't cheat anymore. This is a huge move.
Yeah.
This is game winning.
Forge smoked
Backpack
up on the
Midas
side of the
is ready.
Radiant. They
Oh,
pop
they're
the
gonna
Dark
catch
Ascension.
him.
The Ricky jumps in. They throw out a
Oh, no,
preemptive
sheep's
route, but it
out.
doesn't matter. Sheepeater, though, immediately trying to escape, but not going to find
He
it.
has
The Abyssal
buyback.
Blade slow it down. They pick off Sheep. They
Did
still
I
have
actually
buyback.
purge the? Did I actually purge the Aeon Disc?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why you get. Well, I don't
Then
want to say that's why you get Nullifier, but Nullifier is good for that reason.
Yeah, for purging.
Uh,
I know Ghost
if you
Scepter,
get-
Yules, Force Staff.
If you get disruption during the Underlord ult, like when it's activating and TPing you, does it not work?
No, it's still
Pretty
TP.
sure Underlord still TPs.
Okay. All right.
I don't think anything can interrupt the Underlord TP other than dying or him canceling the old TP.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Like even if he's Yulesed up, he still gets teleported out. That's how like
Mm.
OP the.
But
Yes.
other people don't, right? If you Yule somebody up while he's TPing, they stay, don't they? Am I
Everybody in
correct?
his circle still gets TP'd, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
I think the only time
The
that
only time
is the airborne.
yeah,
deal.
banishment.
Oh,
Banishment.
yeah, banish. I think is one. But
Like it's like think of like Puck's phase shift in a way too.
We'll consult
Or
the
like
game
Astrum
Wikipedia
Prisoner.
and see if there's an answer.
Yeah.
Can targeted teleport to invulnerable? Okay.
Yeah, what a
Actually,
tight
wait.
game.
Can teleport them even when invulnerable or hidden.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
even if they
the
were
banishment
bruised or
doesn't work
disrupted,
either.
They will go.
Oh, so the ultimate one. Jeez. I didn't
yeah,
know
so
that.
everything it still works no matter what. Because I had to think about it. I remember seeing a fails where he was actually banished, and then he still managed to get the TP out, and apparently that was the fail because they TP'd like a witch doctor or something.
A lot of pinging. What's going on here?
They're waiting on that
Norbert
Roche.
shot a creep into the Roche pit, and it was a mud golem, so it birthed two mud golem
Yeah.
children that ran back to the neutral camp.
Yeah.
He was very
The
excited about
baby.
it.
It's really goofy.
It birthed them.
Roche is
Gorge,
up.
Mickey.
Number 3.
That's
It
another
has the
nullifier
Aghanim
on
synth.
Ricky. Oh boy.
There's an Ag synth in the
Ricky.
Roche. Who
MKB
would
on the Pango.
take this? I guess you would
And
give
the
the Night
the Warlock,
Stalker the
though.
Ag synth, right?
Yes. Ricky.
We're not gonna give
Big
Ricky
pick
the Ag
here.
synth.
No,
But-
Dancing
but-
Cat
but-
walked the wrong way. Oh fuck.
We
I
tracked
saw him. Big pings coming out. Wait a minute.
Honestly, if the Shetland wasn't a herald, I would say he's a great hero to have the Ags on. Like his disruption makes anybody basically unsavable with the continuous dispel. Ooh, Dire maybe wants to fight this. They're in the area.
Amazing what you'll find laying around.
Roche is up. Oh, desperately forcing in.
Root is there. They get the immediate kill on Ghidra, getting clicked down with 1,000 crit there. Pango roll going out though. None of these illusions are real at the same time though. They do manage to
Oh,
find this
on the
real
back.
on the sidelines. The Spectre very low under the silence dies, but the first rock
Nice
diameter
dog!
did do something. Goes down. Clicks off young Nick. He's getting real
it's
low
not
here. The
enough.
stun's available from the Tiny. They find the kill. Dancing Cat to find this one. Ricky slowed up on the sidelines, able to get out of that one. They still managed to find a very nice 3-man trade for their Spectre player.
Yo, I
Didn't
don't
get the
know how
bonds
closely
off.
You guys
Fatal bonds.
paying-
No, he would have killed him.
Nah.
I don't know how closely you guys were paying attention to the Little Nick Pango item build, but he had Greaves and no MKB like 5 minutes ago, and oh. He now
Yeah, he
has an
did sell the
MKB, a
Greaves.
completed Mjolnir. He got rid of the Greaves for Boots of Travel, and assumed his Aghanim so he
Weird.
can have a bottle in.
But now
This
they
is some
want to
crazy
force
feel like
buybacks.
itemization.
They want to
I
force
feel like he was
the-
pressured
this-
that he needed to do more damage.
in.
Yeah,
and,
Night
be
Stalker
more
comes in
mobile.
from the sideline, stunned up immediately. You know the Pango comes in trying to find a disarm. Unable to find it. The Night
Oh,
Stalker hits the
no,
floor,
oh,
has
no.
buyback.
Oh,
They
shit.
get the stun out on the Ricky.
Oh,
This is a
shit.
buyback. If it's a dieback for the Ricky, no, he doesn't have it, but he gets out. No, the Ricky eats the floor. The first one to fall in this new transaction. They still
Night
managed to find the
Stalker's
kill
in.
out onto the Nurbert at the same time. The roll comes out from Young Nick trying to find literally anything here. The stun goes out on the Tiny, stuck in a continuous
Pick up the
chain of
gem.
death. And are they going to find this Tiny? They do. Dancing Cat's here as well. Gets slowed down, beaten up by Young Nick. Young Nick trying to find the last one. They get a bash on the boy. Warlock goes down. And they are able to find a beautiful 5-man wipe.
Spectre's buyback has cooled down by now, and Roche is up.
Well,
Interesting
they,
to
yeah,
see what
I
Radiant
mean,
will go for here. Pango's going for
Jesus.
Satanic, guys. This is some different kind of Pango that I've never seen before in my life.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
yeah, I feel like Lil Nick was pressured for going from a Guardian Greaves build into where, all right, this is where he actually has to maybe man fight, be around the map. Now he picked up Satanic.
Tiny
5
buff back.
seconds
He's
till
No
Spectre.
outpost
They're
to
probably
TP
gonna
to.
fight this. She's oh, she doesn't have ult. Oh, she has it in
There's
5
Haunt,
seconds.
2 seconds after she comes back.
This is gonna be so close.
is
It's
dying
gonna be
so
so close.
Haunt is live. Toss is
Oh,
there.
God,
They throw out
he's
the
out.
Haunt. The stun is there. The Mortimer's kisses going in.
He's out.
But they can't do
in
anything.
the
Lemmy
Roche pit.
Smash is just going to solo
Oh,
this
no,
fight. But
Aegis.
is he, though? Aegis is going to be picked up. Lemmy Smash takes literally nothing from this. There's no cheese. No, she ate the Ags. Okay, so she got that. I think she might have eaten the cheese. Young Nick, though, able to find the bash and follow-up kill. The Aegis is there. Lemmy Smash trying to escape. They pick up Nurbert off the sidelines there. Actually, I'm wrong. Nurbert's been dead for a long time anyway. No, they did get Nurbert. I'm completely wrong on that one. They're trying to go for more. They get Lemmy Smash. Well, he's not dieback. He still has buyback money. But that's real bad.
I don't know why. Yeah, he did not use his illusion escape for some reason. That was huge. Or with the shadow step as well.
He didn't know he probably had Shadow Step. I mean, he grabbed that egg set. He grabbed everything he could in
Going for
that
the
pit.
Aegis. Got the
That
He
was
was
pretty
stunned, and
nuts.
then Nick got the Aegis.
We do have Rock back up
They
for
got Aegis.
the
they got
Warlock.
cheese.
but no Haunt.
Warlock could switch out Magic Lamp as well. They have the repair kit.
Rock available.
Oh, Night Stalker's in the
Sideline.
ulti.
Oh,
Abyssal,
They wanna go for
Nullifier.
this very dead looking
Buyback got
One-man
spammed.
fatal
Lord.
bonds.
Drop the
Gonna
ult! Drop
get
the
it. The
ult!
rock goes through. It's not going to change anything at the end of the day. Young Nick's going to be able to escape. The only one that might not is Ghidra, who's slowed
Ghidra.
up to all other third heavens at the moment.
Glimmer.
Now
Oh,
we
Dance
see
to
the
Cat.
Glimmer
Oh,
Cape
the
gets up, but it's not going
nullifier.
to change anything.
Good
Dancing Cat
damage.
eats the floor. Are they going to be able to get this Spectre? And I think that they will, as the Spectre runs out of HP and starts to get the floor wiped. As Lemmy Smash throws out the GG, and Tiny will fall. And that,
And
ladies
we
and
have
gentlemen,
a
is the
new-
end of our series, the best of 3 game.
Oh my God, Nick. Please.
Nick, come on, my dude. Tesla will take game number 3, Father's Fist. Not succeed.
is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sheep on sheep violence.
It's
Cheek
finally
Eater has been
over.
eaten.
8 weeks of defense, and finally the Pug champions have been defeated. Unbelievable, as the 2 Immortals can carry this Herald and Crusader to greatness. We finally have a new winner. She has finally become a Pug champion, and now she will have to
She
defend her
achieved-
title with little Nick every single week.
It's going to be pretty hard to
Incredible
get
game.
little Nick to do it every week.
I think you probably have to communicate. The guys may not know what their duties now are. If you want Nick and these guys to show up next week to defend their title.
It doesn't
We need
matter
to
if the
tell
team
them.
doesn't show up. We go back to 0. We have 2 teams fight
All
again. That is life.